To day 3 of our 7-day yoga practice. So this morning for our breath work, we're going to practice Nadi Shodhana. That's our alternate nostril breathing if you're not familiar with it. So to do this practice, we'll just take our left hand and turn it over on our knee and take a little Chiya Mudra, bringing our thumb and index finger to meet. Take a moment to check that your spine is nice and straight, your shoulder blades are drawn back and the chest slightly lifted. Then we will take our index and middle finger and place them in the space between our brow, our third eye chakra. We're going to start by taking our thumb and blocking off the right nostril, inhaling all the way up, feel yourself growing tall through the crown of your head. At the top of the breath, take a little pause and block off the left nostril with either of the other fingers. For me, it's the little finger that's easier. After the little pause, as long as you like, lift the thumb, exhale through the right nostril, feeling that sense of grounding and rooting down through the sit bone, and then begin to inhale through the right. Growing tall, blocking off at the top of your right nostril, little pause, exhaling through the left. And that's one complete round. So we're going to do a few rounds of that. Move with your own breath and see if you can lengthen the exhalation as you progress. So placing the index and middle finger on our third eye chakra, let's begin our inhalation. Blocking at the top, exhaling right. Inhaling right. Blocking, exhaling left. Now just continue at your own rhythm. As you progress, try to keep the shoulders relaxed, down away from the ears. Feel the chest lift and rise, expanding. Filling your whole torso up with breath. On the exhale, at the very bottom, see if you can draw the belly button up and back into the spine. And then wherever you are, just completing by exhaling back down through the left nostril. When you're finished, just allow the hand to release and relax down onto your knee. Allow both nostrils to flare open. And just observe your breath for a couple of moments. So if you have the time, it's a nice idea to do at least 10 rounds of this alternate nostril breathing. A very calming and clearing breath. So let's begin by turning our palms over into our knees and just pressing down lightly. Drop your chin towards your chest. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears. Allow the head to hang heavy forward, drawing down to the earth. Feeling a big stretch down the back of your neck. And then slowly on your next inhale, lifting the head slightly Begin to inhale your left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale when the head is back. Feel the stretch down the front of your neck. You can take a moment to hover here. And then slowly inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhaling as the head comes forward. And going one more time in this direction. And then let's go in the opposite direction. Right ear, right shoulder. And when you've completed 2 rounds, just begin to redress the head and neck. We'll inhale the arms up now so that elbows are in line with your shoulders in a cactus form. As you inhale, think about drawing the chest forward as if there was a hook on the center of your chest and lifting up the head, stretching through the front of the neck. Separate the fingers. On the exhale, rounding everything down, bringing one arm on top of the other. Really squeeze through the belly, round the upper back. And then inhale, opening up. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, closing down, this time bringing the opposite arm on top. Squeeze the abdominal regions. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more like this. Inhale, open, really draw the chest forward. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, open up. This time we're going to twist to the right on the exhale. So inhaling center. Exhale, twist all the way to the right. Belly button draws in. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And now a little bit faster. Twisting from side to side without pausing. Come back to center, and we'll just drop the hands towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. Just moving in a slightly different direction. Last one. And then just shake out the arms. We'll interlace the fingers and push the clasp all the way up to the ceiling, arms alongside the ears. Keeping the sit bones down on the exhale, tilting to the right, but keep pushing that left sit bone into the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, up and over to the left. One more to the right. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. This time we'll take our little twist, left hand to the top of the right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, spiral up, belly button in. Exhale, twist to the right, look beyond the right shoulder. Taking one more breath here. As you exhale, twisting even a micromillimeter more. Well done. Inhale, we'll draw the arms back up to the center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Redress the spine, spiral up, belly button in, twisting all the way to the left. One more breath. slowly release back to center. Let's just change the cross on the legs for the moment. Moving into some side bends, so placing the right hand on the mat so that it's in line with your hip bone. Inhale, the left arm shooting all the way up straight like an arrow. Exhale as you dip into your right elbow and just take some gentle pulsations here, dipping down. On the next one, bring the left fingertips to the floor. You're twisting to the right, belly button is in, lifting chest and head to the right. And then moving in and out. Inhale as you float the arm up. Your gaze can follow the palm of your left hand. Exhale as you close down and twist. One more. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, closing all the way down. Twist to the right. Inhale, float the left arm up and the right. Let's place the left hand down now in line with the hip. Stretch, stretch, and reach up. Exhale, tilting to the left. Taking some gentle pulsations here. And then we're twisting, right fingers coming towards the floor, belly button in. Lift your chest, lift your head. Moving now, inhale, float the hand and arm up. Exhale, closing down. Inhaling up. Exhale, closing down. And the last one. All the way up, we'll join it with the left arm and we'll bring the clasp behind, so interlacing. If you can press the palms of your hand together, or you can just bring opposite hand to opposite elbow. Mainly just trying to get that nice lift up through the chest, shoulder blades drawing back to the spine. Take a breath at the center. Exhale, belly button comes in and we hinge forward from the hips. Going to your own edge, allow the crown of your head towards the floor. Soften through the back of the neck and keep lifting the arms as you can. Take a couple of little rotations here, drawing your left shoulder head towards the right knee, right shoulder head towards the left knee. So very gentle twisting right and left, really getting into the shoulder blades. Coming back to center, inhale, exhale, begin to lift all the way up. Keep the arms where they are, just drop the back of the head, open the mouth. And now we're moving, inhale, center. Exhale as we come down, but we're not going to hold. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lifting up. Drop the head. So a little bit like a wave. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale. Exhale, lifting all the way up. We'll release the arms, inhaling them up alongside the ears. Exhale, burrowing the fingertips to the floor in front of you. And slowly begin to creep or slide them forward, like you're walking out of your back hips. And when you get to your full tilt, just allow the head and chest to drop between the arms. Breathing here, breathing into the space of your low back. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, trail your fingertips towards you, coming up through a nice rounded upper back. Drop the shoulders back and down. So we'll just bring the soles of the feet together for a moment. Walk yourself in close to your heels and just take a couple of little butterfly flaps here. Gently easing out through the hips. And now imagine that you're trying to draw your elbows into side pockets at your ribs as you draw the chest forward. Inhale. As you exhale, rounding the upper back, drop the chest, drop the head, squeeze the belly. And again, inhale, drawing the elbows back, lift the chest. exhale, round and squeeze. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. We can bring our knees together now. We're going to come up into a high kneeling for our Gate Lodge pose. So we'll bring ourselves to high kneeling and draw the left leg out so that the arch of the left foot is roughly in line with the knee of the right, and really engage through that left sole, that left foot. Inhale as we draw the right arm up. Exhale, begin to slide or creep your fingers down that left leg. And again, take those little pulsations. We're really stretching from the right hip, the right waist. Inhale back to center, draw the left arm up. And this time we're moving to the right and sending the hips to the left. So stretch, 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 stretch as far as you can through the right fingertips. And then slowly begin to bring your fingertips to the floor. Reach and stretch up through the left fingers and maybe looking up towards the left thumb. Inhale up and exhale, turn the right palm over and we'll stretch to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, reach, 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 reach through the right fingertips. Coming down, so no weight or as little as you can in the right fingers, and feel like you're being pulled up through the left. And we're just going to move and flow in and out of these two positions, waking up the side body. Last one. This time we're going to see, can we place that right hand down on the floor, lift the left leg, point through the toes, looking up, and then just gently pulse this left leg all the way up and down to the ceiling. And to release, press into the right palm all the way up and over. Well done. While we have the leg out, we're going to place the palms on the floor and just do a little bit of cat-cow with the leg extended to the side. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, squeeze and round up into your cat. Maybe closing the eyes down. Keep the engagement through that left sole. Last one, pushing up into cat, squeeze, 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 and then coming up through a nice rounded upper back. Restack the spine and draw that left leg in, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So arch of the right foot in line with the knee. Inhale, draw the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, creep your right fingers down that right leg and just observe how far you can go. Might not be exactly the same on this side. And then take those gentle pulsations. Inhale as we come back to center. This time we're reaching to the left, sending the hips to the right. Reach, 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 reach. Tilting down, fingers coming to the floor, right hand all the way up. No weight in the left fingers. Keep pushing through that right sole. Inhale up and over. Coming the opposite way, left fingers down. We're stretching up through the right hand. Two more like this. Really opening up the side body. Last one. So this time we're going to come down and see, can we place the left hand to the floor. Engage, lift that right leg up. Maybe look towards the thumb. Squeeze the right glute and just pulse that right leg up and down. Really activate and squeeze through the glute here. And to release, press into the left hand and bring yourself all the way up and over. Coming back to center, we'll place both hands down again for our cat-cow. Right leg extension. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze up into the cat, holding here. Trail your fingertips in towards your knees, coming all the way up. And we'll draw that knee back in. So from here, we're going to start to bring ourselves to standing. So if you have a brick or a block, depending on how your balance is this morning, you might like to press pause and grab one now. Otherwise, we're going to come into a little perch. Really separate the toes here and squeeze the knees together. Find your drishti, find that spot ahead of you on the floor to help with balance. And then slowly bringing one hand to the knee and the other. Really use the abdominals here. Keep squeezing the knees together. Remember, you can have a little brick there. We're trying to open up through the chest. Keep squeezing, lifting the chest. Focus on your spot. Maybe you can bring the arms up. Keep looking at your spot. One more breath. And slowly bring the fingertips down. Inhale, lift the chest. On the exhale, lifting up, drawing your nose towards your knees. And separate your feet to hip width distance. And we're just going to hang for a moment, opposite our hand to opposite elbow. A little bend through the knees. Allow the crown to hang and draw towards the floor. And you can maybe gently rock out of your low hips, your low back, moving from left to right. Easing everything down. And then we'll just allow the hands to come towards the floor, plant the palms, and slowly walk yourself in to a plank pose. Activate through the feet here, draw the belly button to the spine, and just rock forwards and backwards here, like you're trying to open at the backs of your knees, pushing your heels back into that imaginary wall behind you. Coming back to center, inhale, exhale, drop your knees to the mat and bring your hips and buttocks towards your heels, forehead to the mat. Nice long spinal stretch. Take a breath. And on your exhale, rising to downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out through the legs. Lovely, then just finding a little stillness. Remember, you can bend your knees. We're looking for nice length in the spine here. Keep your gaze moving towards your navel or your knees. One more full breath. And then lift your head, look to your hands where we're going to walk, step or hop. On the next breath, inhale, one leg up. Inhale, exhale, other leg, and take a forward fold. Press into your feet and slowly begin to rise up. You can let the arms hang loose like a ragdoll. Stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale to prayer, begin to bend the knees, draw the belly button in, and slowly coming forward, fingertips to the floor. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping back to plank pose. Push the ground away, lift the belly. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, chest, chin. And inhale to cobra. Exhale, push the hips and buttocks back. Forehead down.
Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. Active feet, active legs. Keep the inner arms drawing in towards each other. One more breath. If you're hopping up on the exhale, bend the knees, look to your hands. Take a little hop into a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. Nice big stretch. Exhale, pray the hands forward, fold again. All the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank. Push the ground away. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, draw the chest forward, elbows hugging in, knees, chest, chin, into a gentle cobra. Exhale to press all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. We're going to inhale and stretch our right leg up as high as we can. Bend the knee. Open the hip like you're trying to stack right hip on top of left. Square the hips back forward and slowly begin to draw that right knee forward. Hover for a moment. Round the upper back, squeeze the belly. Drop the foot down between your hands. Release that left knee. Inhale, draw the arms forward into a nice low lunge. Squeeze the left buttock, arching up and back. Exhale, press into that right foot. Begin to draw the arms back, come onto the heel, and bow forward. A little bit of a balance. And again, inhale, rising up. Exhale, straighten the right leg, maybe coming onto the heel, bowing forward. Inhale, all the way up. Bring both hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left leg off the mat, push back into the heel, twisting to the right, lift the right arm up, and follow with your gaze. Exhale, bring the right hand down, finding our plank, our release, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, pushing back to our spinal stretch. One breath. Exhale, down dog. Left side, so inhale the left leg up as high as you can. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Square the hips forward, begin to round the open back, upper back. Draw that left knee forward, hover for a moment, push the ground away, stepping it up between your hands. Drop the right knee down. Inhale to a low lunge, arching up and back. Exhale, draw the arms forward. Begin to straighten through the left leg. If you're very wobbly, you can bring your fingertips to the mat. Otherwise, try to engage the abdominals, nose to knee. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, pressing back. And inhaling all the way up. Bring both hands to the mat. Unhook the toes of that right foot, push back through the heel. Twisting to the left, left arm comes all the way up. And release, hand down. Stepping back to plank. Release, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, spinal stretch. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. So we're slowly coming back down to the mat. We're going to come into Malasana squat. Draw the left foot up and the right. And as always, you can feel free to put a little brick under the bottom. Pray the hands and use your elbows to try and push your inner knees out. Try to draw the chest forward. Lift up, straighten the spine. Find your breath here, find a moment. Maybe close down the eyes. And we're going to release towards half boat pose. Begin to draw the arms forward. Allow the buttocks to reach the floor. Draw the knees up. Lift the chest. Draw the shoulders down. Staying in half boat or maybe lengthening the legs forward. And slowly begin to find the mat as we ease ourselves all the way down. You can hover for a moment in low boat, lower back on the mat, and maybe rock here if that feels good. And then slowly releasing all the way to the floor. Take a nice stretch. Inhale, draw the arms forward, taking a little roll up, chin to chest. Peel your spine from the mat. And fall forward. Holding here for a moment, lift the chest up again. Inhale. Exhale, moving forward and then down. Inhale, lifting up. So beginning to slow everything back down. You're going to come to the mat and finish with a nice spinal twist. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. All the way down, take another stretch. And then for our spinal twist, bend the knees in, keeping the hips, the knees stacked over the hips. You can cactus the arms here, allowing your shoulder blades just to melt down into the floor. Inhale, and on the exhale, dropping the knees to the left as you turn your gaze to the right. And again, you can put a little brick under the knees if the floor is very far away from you. Or to deepen and enhance the stretch, press down on the top of your knees, twisting everything open. And see if you can allow that left or that right shoulder blade to melt down into the floor. And the belly button is in. And just take a moment to breathe into this beautiful twist. Bringing the head and neck back to center, draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale, both legs back to center. And exhale as you drop them over to the opposite side. Turn your head and neck. Allowing your left shoulder blade to melt down. Inhale, head and neck back, belly button to spine. Inhale, draw the knees back. Take a moment to massage your back, hug your knees to your chest, making some circles here. Drawing everything to the center, make yourself into a tiny ball. Lift your chest and head to your knees. Try to press your lower back into the floor and squeeze, 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 squeeze all your facial muscles as tightly as you can.
Exhale and release. And let's prepare for a moment of Shavasana. As always, if you have more time, you might press pause on the recording and put some nice music on. And even if you don't have time, always important just to spend even a couple of breaths, allowing the whole weight of your body to sink down into the floor. Feel the shoulders and shoulder blades dropping down, the weight of both arms, heavy sinking, the hip bones relaxed and released, backs of the knees, backs of the ankles, feet just dropping to the sides, both legs heavy now, disengaged, and the whole of the spine dropping all the way down towards the mat. Take a little moment and just listen to the sounds that are all around you, outside your room, on the street, and then moving inside to the sounds within your room. And then into your body, listening to the sound of your breath. So continuing to lie on peacefully here, if you have the time. Otherwise, begin to gently activate the body with some movement, fingers on toes, gently moving your head and neck from left to right. Hug your knees to your chest. Take another final massage of your lower back. Rolling onto one side in fetal position, and then pressing your top hand down into the floor. Begin to ease yourself gently all the way back to where you started, in a comfortable seated pose. Bring the hands into prayer at the heart center. Breathe deeply into the heart. Bowing forward, just take a final moment to acknowledge your body and acknowledge the practice. Namaste. Thank you everyone for watching day 3, and hope your practice is going really, really